Coming up today on Better, we've got that Friday feeling. How about taking a trip? We've got the best ways to save money when booking your next destination. And speaking of destinations, Renee DiNino is here with some great things to do close to home this weekend. Plus, a new restaurant is opening up in Connecticut. We're learning how to make a recipe from the chef, and our mouths are already watering. Your day's about to get better, starting right now.
First you go down, then you go up to make it better, make it better. Down on the ground, that's just one way up. Make it better, make it better.
All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Better Connecticut. Renee DiNino, let me not slur that,
for saying that.
Is here with me today. Kara has the day off. Nice to see you, Renee DiNino.
Hi, thank you, Scot Haney.
So before we go on, all right, so our producer, she puts down things in the rundown. And, you know, we're supposed to do a little research on the topics before we come on the air so we know what we're talking about. So all that says in the rundown, it says Luke Day. So I'm like, I better Google Luke Day, and I don't know anything about Luke Day. So I come up with Luke Day. So I'm like, why do we have to know about this? He was born in 1761 in Northampton, Virginia, British colonial America. His father, Nathaniel Day Sr., was 45, and his mother, Experience Burge, was 31. He married Prudence Phelps. It just went on and on. I'm like, what do I have to know about that? It turns out I don't have to know anything. All I have to know is about a dog named Luke.
A dog?
It's Renee's dog named Luciano.
Luciano.
Tell us about Luciano.
It is a Luke Day today across America. You know how I am with my pets.
Yes, I do.
So just a really quick background. Every Friday, even during the pandemic, I would come in here and we tape Lost and Found and amazing canine duos, presenting positive stories in the press, just giving people some happy headlines and putting, pets up for adoption. And
do we not have a picture?
No, I think there's some pictures. I think there's some pictures, Scott. But in any event, so because of all this work, the Branford Police Department decided to point out the positivity of not only Channel 3, but things that I do at iHeartRadio.
Look at how nice.
And they made Luke an honorary canine officer. And that's Sergeant Carney. That's Sergeant Carney right there of the Branford Police Department, and she officially swore my dog in yesterday. So he actually can arrest people now.
And this was on his bucket list.
This is on his bucket list. He has recently been diagnosed with degenerative myelopathy, so he is losing his mobility, which is why he's not walking around right now, and pretty soon he won't be able to get around. I know, I have to be careful, otherwise I will mess my makeup, but that's my handsome husband next to me. So I was crying there, that's Sal. And we were saying thank you to everyone. Bear's Barbecue, thank you so much for showing up. Duncan showed up. And I also want to say thank you to my friend Dan from the Dan Adams Family Foundation.
Long tongue on that dog.
Well, Lieutenant Governor, see that little girl in the front? Lieutenant Governor Beisowitz was there because she gave that little girl Mia from Mia's Mission. She makes dog toys for canines in Connecticut and beyond. She gave her a present from the White House.
Wow.
From Champ and Major Biden before one of the dogs passed away. And then also Dan Adams from the Adams Family Foundation, we gave $1,000 to the Branford Police Department Canine Foundation and $500 to the Dan Cosgrove Animal Shelter. So it was like a happy day.
Thank you so much for being with us on Better Connecticut. That's all we have time for.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
No, just kidding. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
You love my dog, by the way.
I do love the dog. All right, caught on camera, the bravery of a tiny dog. We're talking about the opposite of Luciano, protecting its 10-year-old owner from a coyote in Toronto. Take a look at this. Wow. A Yorkshire Terrier. They're being chased by a coyote.
Oh, my goodness.
And do you believe this? And the dog, she dropped the leash. She was screaming. The dog, the terrier, turns around and fights off the coyote.
Now, this dog's only 5 or 7 pounds. That's what they weigh.
5 or 7 pounds. But unfortunately, it did suffer some serious, look at this, some serious wounds, and it's in the vet.
Is it okay?
It's going to be okay, but they're seeking funds for a GoFundMe page to help pay for the astronomical vet bills because the dog was literally attacked by the coyote. But he did the dog. Look at how cute.
Oh my goodness.
The dog would do anything for this family. So if you're interested, maybe you can go to the GoFundMe page. I would say type in Toronto and Lily and Terrier, and it'll come up. So, but what a great, brave little dog fighting off the coyote, Renee.
That is, well, God bless. They've already raised $10,000, by the way. Just so you know, they have it. It's going to be a lot of money, but I mean, my goodness. Oh.
Lily Kwan, Kwan. If you're interested, you can go to the GoFundMe page.
That story took a little bit of a turn. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Can we change? Can we talk about my favorite thing?
I scream, you scream.
We all scream for ice cream.
Ice cream is one of my favorites. What's your favorite flavor?
I love pistachio. Pistachio.
Me too.
Is that your favorite?
My favorite.
I love pistachio.
Me too.
Oh my God. Do you want to get a pistachio sundae?
Let's do it.
Done. All right. Well, anyway, vanilla ice cream. People are screaming over this, by the way. July 23rd, National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. So grab a spoon, a cone, indulge. And, vanilla bean ice cream is good, though, on a pie.
Vanilla bean, French vanilla, Neapolitan, and dozens of other flavors just wouldn't be the same without the traditional treat. You can dress it up with sprinkles, top it with hot fudge. You can just do anything.
You could do it.
Top it with hot fudge is my favorite.
I love ice cream so much, and then I always ask the same question. I just can't get rid of this last 10 pounds, and I don't know why. But maybe we could talk about it over our ice cream sundae a little later today.
All right, you're going to talk all about this because I have no interest. And
stop it! You're not a Swiftie. You're not a Swiftie.
I like Taylor
now.
Swift. Don't get me wrong, but what's going on with her album?
She doesn't want any awards for one of her latest albums.
She doesn't herself.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Her record label has pulled Fearless, Taylor's version, from consideration at the Grammys and the Country Music Awards. The 2021 album is actually a re-recording of all her 2008 sophomore album, Fearless. Fearless won several awards following its original release, including Grammy Album of the Year.
Look at her, how stunning she is.
Such a role model. I love her, but she had all that problem. She had to buy. They sold her stuff, and then she redid all her stuff. Anyways, Evermore, by the way, is Swift's 9th album featuring new music, and I'm pretty excited about that.
But she's still got something in the mix there that she's gonna win an award for, right?
I don't think Taylor cares.
Yeah, I don't think she does either. I think she's just on her own. And Ice-T is responding to the internet's delightful reaction to the photo of his 5-year-old daughter. Take a look.
I love Ice-T so much. The Law & Order SVU star tweeted a thank you on behalf of his daughter.
Look at this, how adorable. Oh my goodness gracious.
And that's his wife, Coco.
Oh my gosh. I always thought he was on Law & Order SUV.
That's the DMV show. That's Law & Order SUV. DMV. He's on Law & Order SVU.
SVU. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
That other one didn't take off as well as
It did not
the
take
SUV.
off as well as it. All
I
right.
love Ice-T so much. I'm sorry, I just do.
And yes, it stalled. The joke stalled. Get it? Because we're talking about cars.
I got it. I
Adam,
just
the director,
was
came up
laughing
with that one.
internally laughing. I wasn't sure where we were
All
going.
right, and what's going on with Meghan Markle? Her father suing somebody?
I don't know what's happening. Her estranged father, Thomas Markle, said he wants to take her and Prince Harry to court so he can see his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet. He's going to petition the California courts for his rights to see his grandchildren. He's 77. I don't know. I feel like this is all sad and bad vibes. And I just wish they could all get together. Maybe they could hold like a royal court, like sit down Queen Elizabeth and William and Harry and then Kate and
just get
Meghan
everybody and talk it all out.
The Thomas guy. Everybody sit, hash it out. One of those intervention shows.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, come on.
I don't know if that's
It's very sad when the grandkids are this, that they can't get along. But anyway, I don't know. So
I honestly don't know if that's going to happen. I gotta be honest with you.
Who knows?
All right. Well, coming up today on People, yep, we've got the People Show right here on Channel 3 at 7:30. And you know who's doing the preview today?
Who?
Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Hi.
Tonight on People, the Olympics are officially underway, and two-time beach volleyball Olympic medalist April Ross is returning for her 3rd Olympics in search of gold. I spoke with April about her unique way of training during the pandemic.
I created a gym in my garage because obviously you can't go to a public gym or anything, and worked out really hard every day, got really strong. My partner took some time to get healthy, heal her injuries. And I spent a lot of time with my family, kind of filled my emotional cup.
Talk more about that makeshift court that you created at home.
Yeah, I realized I had an old volleyball net in my garage, so I pulled that up, strung it up in my front yard, hooked it actually onto my house in a palm tree, found some plywood, angled it against the palm tree, another palm tree, and created some drills, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to fully practice, but I want to keep a touch. Like keeping a touch on the ball is really important, even if you can't fully practice.
April and I also discuss her biggest inspiration and motivation, her mom, who she sadly lost to breast cancer. April's full story tonight on People.
Good, that looks great.
That does look great.
And inspiring.
All right, before we go off to break here, you've seen it 1,000 times, and we're going to show it to you again because the bird, it just flies into the girl's face.
Off the Jersey Shore there.
Look at this.
Mid-air collision.
First of all, who would go on this ride?
I don't
Second
know.
of all.
Wait, here it comes. Wait. Oh my God. Horror movie, Final Destination. Therapy.
A seagull flies into the girl's face.
No. Oh my God.
She reaches up, grabs the seagull and gets it out of her face. This says Alfred Hitchcock all
The birds.
over it.
No, thank you. She's 13.
Now, is she afraid of the ride or the seagull that flew in her face? That's what I'm trying to get here.
I don't know. I can't. I'm too old to go on any more ride. I can't. That right there.
Oh my!
No.
Oh, it's awful, awful.
Thank you for repeatedly showing this.
I feel bad for the bird too.
I'm not going to
I
sleep.
feel bad for everybody involved
I hope the
here.
bird. No, it flew away. Look at it.
It
Flew
did fly.
away.
Oh, it did fly away. Okay, very good. That's okay. There you
No,
go.
please.
All right, we've got a great show for you today.